Want to make my woman comfortable. Hello all, my wife will come live with me in the next 2 weeks. I live in Germany and she is in India now. I would like to make her feel at home and comfortable. I am learning all the food that she likes. Can you all help me in letting me know the little things that women like in their homes? My place is just a man's representation of hard basic stuff. I want to make it more homely. Please help a brother out. Thanks in advance. You're so fucking cute, homie. Ask her what she likes. If she has a sister or mom you can talk to, ask them for tips too. Make sure your house has a lot of the colors she likes. Does she like purple? Get purple hand towels, my guy. Women have more sensitive skin and sensitivity to scents, so get a lidded bin for laundry. Wash your damn sheets regularly. I have 2 sets of sheets and wash them both every week. And find out what smells she likes. That shit as candles. Keep a candle in every bathroom, the kitchen, and living room, and bedroom. Just candle the fuck out of your apartment. Otherwise, keep shit neat and tidy and clean. I like your energy. Yes, clean and neat have been lodged in my mind. Can't live like I used to. Sheets I'm getting this weekend. Her favorite colors is a good call, thank you. Figure out if there's an Indian or ethnic store close to you guys that she would like to shop at once she moves. Schedule a shopping trip at a home store a few days after she arrives so you two could go together and she gets to pick exactly what she'd like. Yes, thank you for this. Hopping was on the cards, but ethnic wasn't. We'll keep an eye out for that, thank you. Ask her. Maybe the two of you can go shopping when she arrives and pick out new sheets/bedding, pillows, dishes and so forth. I'm sure she will appreciate being able to decorate your place with you. Figure out what kind of snacks she likes, or candies, and have a selection in the cupboards. Bin in each bathroom is a great idea. Also, maybe make sure you also have a few nice washcloths with your other towels, and a basic bath mat until she can pick out ones she likes. If your floors are cold, maybe pick out some slippers or fuzzy socks, maybe in her favorite color. The flowers are a great idea, too. Very welcoming. Another thing to keep in mind is make sure she knows she can adjust the temp controls in your house anytime. If she lived in India she may be used to it warmer than you. Also, she probably has long hair, so a little hair catcher for the shower might be a thoughtful thing she might not think to bring or remember to buy. I'd be thrilled if someone thought of that for my long hair. These are the things I'd love in the same situation. You sound like a very considerate and thoughtful partner. I'm sure you will make her very comfortable. The shower thing was good catch there, we'll implement it. Kit Kat is her favorite, we'll try to round up all the verities. The slippers is excellent, we buy some comfy ones, thank you. Make sure you have a bin inside all the bathrooms, this is important. Make sure the bed sheets are clean, have plenty of clean towels spare. Maybe you can greet her with flowers that you can put in the living room afterwards. Hope it all goes well, smile. Yes, my friend's partner told me about flowers. Do the flowers look good on the coffee table or something specific? Thank you for taking the time. Wife left me 2 years ago and is now back in town after her relationship didn't work out. I'm feeling more emotional than I thought I would. I'm not expecting us to pick up where we left off or anything, I'm just having to hold back from just asking her why. We were together for 13 years and I didn't even get so much as a goodbye. She and her family were the only family I've ever had, and when she left they wouldn't even talk to me. I was left completely alone. I just want closure on this, but I don't know if I could see her without just breaking down. I don't know if she'll even talk to me, but if she does, how can I get me closure without losing composure and saying something I'll regret? What does closure look like to you? Anything. Anything at all. When she left I didn't get so much as a see ya. 1 minute we're best friends, seeing each other every day, talking and sharing our innermost thoughts, to being completely on my own. It was jarring. I don't know if she'll even talk to me, but if she does, how can I get me closure without losing composure and saying something I'll regret? You got the closure already. She wanted and chose other person before you. You weren't what she wanted. You really didn't matter to her, at all. She didn't say a goodbye. Sorry to be blunt, but I know you know it. If she called you, I don't think she ever will. Reject any advance from her side. Politely, yeah, just deep breath inside to calm down and say to her something like, I appreciate your call but I'm sorry, I don't have time enough to talk right now. I'll call you back later. And then go North Carolina. She'll understand. Become the grey rock. You will never get answers that satisfy why she did what she did. As for her family, she more than likely lied to them to justify why she left. It's never ever the cheater's fault in their minds. If you are doing well for yourself, don't be surprised if she tries to contact you. Unless of course there is a reason you're not telling us about why she left. You know why? She found someone else she thought was better than you. It's as simple as that. You need to remain no contact. If you survived a cobra bite and the snake turned up 2 years later, would you want closure? I, 37M, friend, 38F, told my family about something I confided in her in and broke my trust, but everyone is on her side and saying I should give her a chance. I've been friends with said friend since I was 13. Although recently, she's started going out with and is now engaged to my best friend, so I see a lot more of her. A couple of weeks ago we were getting drunk over Zoom and I don't know how the topic got around to it, but I mentioned to them I was sexually abused by an older cousin. He was 13 to 14 throughout the occasions mentioned, when I was 5 to 6 a few times over the course of about a year. I thought I had told my best mate years ago, but judging by his reaction, obviously not. I asked them not to tell anyone as I have never gone public with it, and a lot of people, including my parents, don't know. I think the only other people I know who definitely knows is my own fiancé and ex-wife, but that's it. I never reported it to the police or anything. They know who the cousin is, as my best mate met said cousin at a family party years ago. I've been best friends with my mate since 11. They assured me they'd not say anything. I never opened up to anyone because my mum is hard and I know she'd kill him herself or have him killed, and I didn't want to lose my mum. Plus, he's my late nan's sister's grandson and she doted on him when she was alive and I loved her dearly like a second nan. So I didn't want anyone hurting him out of respect for her, and I didn't want her and my nan to fall out as they were like twins. Edit and me and him had a funny relationship in my late teens/early 20s. He took me out to a nightclub on my 19th birthday and helped me pull a woman and lose my virginity. He was giving me money to like buy her drinks, paid for our taxi to her house, gave me condoms etc. and gave me sex advice. So imagine reporting someone after all that. It would make me look like a weirdo. However, a couple of days later, I get a very urgent text from my best mate to call them both. So I do. He was mainly talking but she was in the background upset. Apparently when we were talking, I mentioned about him having a wife and kids and she'd been so concerned, she rang Childline that morning. Apparently they'd said they couldn't do anything about it unless I reported it myself, but stressed they think I shouldn't to tell me to do so. I was beyond fucking angry and told them about themselves. My best mate took her side, saying to not be angry with her, it's hard on them and they've only just found out, think of his kids etc. I told them I didn't want to talk for a while and hung up. They've tried to get me to talk since but I've ignored it. This weekend though it's all gone postal. I get a call from my mum all emotional. She has known my mum for years due to me going to school with her, so she sought my mum out on social media, told her everything. Now my mum's all distraught, wanting to do something about it and report it. My mum's told my dad, yes, trying to get me to do something. My parents have told other family about it and words got around to my other cousin who I'm close to is wanting to find the guy and kill him. He's been in and out of prison and done serious time, so I believe he will if he gets chance. He's like an older brother to me. Everyone is trying to get me to report it still. The only person who isn't is my fiancé, who is supporting me in whatever I want to do and isn't judging. Bizarrely, everyone in my family is taking her side, especially my dad, telling me she's an amazing friend, I should give her another chance and talk to her and that she's done me a favor. But I really don't want them to. For one, it's not their business and it happened over 30 years ago and I've dealt with it in my own way. And another, someone broke my trust massively. How do you ever trust someone like that ever again? I'm even considering lying and saying I made it up just to make it all go away. So how do I approach it? Do I give in and talk to her, report it, say I lied etc? TLDR, told my friend comments about my being abused as a child, and they tried to report it and also told my family. Now they're trying to get justice and get me to give her another chance. There are a lot of really good comments here, so I'm not really going to bring up what everyone else has said, but I did want to mention that if you want, the choice is always yours as it is your story. You can report him to deal with that situation and still cut off your supposed friends. It's not either/or here. Doesn't matter if you end up doing what they wanted you to do, you can still cut them out of your life, because at the end of the day, while good intentioned, they betrayed your trust and don't really deserve to have the opportunity to earn it back. Additionally, I saw you were in the UK and I'm in USA, so it might be slightly different, but here you don't have to be the victim to make a child sexual abuse claim. For example, if during a divorce the wife claims the husband sexually abused their daughter, the courts and child protection services are required to investigate even if the daughter denies it. It's rare, but I have heard stories about how right before the medical exam of the child the mom tried to recant, but it's too late. They have to examine the child once the claim is out there, no matter what the accuser says. Would do some more digging to see if you really have to be the one to go to the authorities/child agency to get an investigation open. Don't say you made it up. They'll harass you the same way by telling you this is no joke matter. I can't imagine how traumatic your abuse was, and it makes me cringe just to think about everyone in your family now bringing it up like this. It feels like another violation of your trust and privacy. Do not say you made it up. Please, you have every right to handle this how you choose as the victim, but please do not give any more ammo to those who say people make up rape allegations. Please. Everyone is on her side, because if it wasn't for her they wouldn't have known and being involved. From experience, family love to be in on it. And they usually don't care how it affects you, they think they want what's best for you. But listen to yourself. Only do what you are comfortable with doing. If they care about you, they will eventually accept it. If not, you are better off without them. As for your friend, that was a complete betrayal of trust and overstepping of boundaries. That was not their place to take action like that and try to force you into something you aren't ready for. Of course they think they are doing the right thing, and yes, your abuser deserves to be punished, but not at your expense. You are the victim and it matters what you want. I'm glad you have a supportive fiancé at least. But I do think you shouldn't lie and say you made it up. It will only make things a lot worse. It won't magically disappear because of that, and it might have even worse repercussions on you. And I personally feels it takes away from you as a victim. You shouldn't have to deny the pain you were caused because of others forcing their wants onto you. Whatever you do, I wish you the best.